The West Philippine Sea, also known as the South China Sea in the Philippines, is a very important part of our natural heritage. It is the reason why we have food on our table. It is the reason why we have jobs and a strong economy. Yet this very important part of our natural resources is being threatened by China. So let me explain. First, the West Philippine Sea is rich in natural resources. It has abundant fish stocks which support the livelihoods of millions of Filipinos. It also has vast deposits of oil and gas, as well as rich marine biodiversity that attracts tourists from all over the world. Second, the West Philippine Sea is a key economic driver. The fisheries sector alone employs an estimated 26 million Filipinos and contributes to around 5% of the country's GDP. The oil and gas industry also provides thousands of jobs both directly and indirectly. Moreover, the tourism industry thrives due to the beautiful beaches and diving spots in the West Philippine Sea. Third, the West Philippine Sea is rich in biodiversity. It is home to a variety of marine species, including endangered ones. The coral reefs alone support a quarter of all marine life and are a major tourist attraction. Despite these benefits, the West Philippine Sea is under threat due to China's aggressive actions in the region. Their massive reclamation projects have resulted in the destruction of many of these seamounts. These artificial islands can be used as military bases, which will only escalate tensions in the region. China's destructive fishing practices, such as bottom trawling, are also destroying the fish stocks in the West Philippine Sea. This will have a devastating impact on the livelihoods of millions of Filipinos who depend on the sea for their food and income. Furthermore, China's illegal, unreported, and unregulated fishing in the West Philippine Sea is depriving the Philippines of its sovereign right to the exclusive economic zone as provided for in the UN Convention on the Law of the Sea. The Philippines should take action to protect its maritime rights and the welfare of its citizens. One way the Philippines can do this is by strengthening its partnership with the United States. The U.S. has a mutual defense pact with the Philippines and is pledged to help defend the country against any attack in the West Philippine Sea. The U.S. Navy's presence in the region is a strong deterrent against Chinese aggression. Another thing the Philippines can do is to promote responsible fishing and protect marine biodiversity. This can be done through sustainable fishing practices, as well as the enforcement of laws against illegal fishing and destructive fishing methods. The government can also work with local communities to protect marine resources and promote ecotourism. Finally, the Philippines should continue to assert its sovereign rights in the West Philippine Sea through diplomatic means. The Philippines has a strong legal basis for its claims in the region and should not be afraid to use it to protect its interests. The West Philippine Sea is a vital part of our natural heritage. It is our duty to protect it for ourselves and for future generations. By working together, we can ensure that the West Philippine Sea remains a source of life and prosperity for the Philippines. Thank you for listening.